Hi, you're watching Jens Media and I'm Jens. Okay, so I bought the C70 from Canon. I'm pretty happy with the camera, but I needed to buy some batteries, some SD cards and a new grip, top handle. So in this video we're going to talk about that and why I sold the batteries and the SD cards because they didn't work right. And I just want to say, make this video so you don't make the same mistake as I did. I was meaning to do a video on great accessories for the C70 and ended up doing a video on warning what not to buy. I will talk about top handles, adapters, SD cards, batteries and Wi-Fi dongles. So here's the top handle, the top plate and the bottom plate, all from Small Rig. It comes as a kit called 3190. I can now have my two Rode Filmmaker Kit audio receivers on the top handle. The bottom plate makes it easier to mount my camera on my Ronin S. I had a pre-order on the Canon EF to RF 0.71 adapter, but it took a while to get it, so I bought the Comlight EF to RF autofocus adapter. This is just a see-through adapter, but works great. Now I received the Canon adapter and can get a full frame look on my C70. So when it comes to SD cards, I bought two of the fastest one from Lexar that I could find. Two 64 gigs. I also bought two Lexar 256 gig V60 cards for the lower bit rates. So in my first job with the camera, I had an error that said buffer overflow, recording was stopped. Later I found in the C70 support group on Facebook that these cards wouldn't work. So I ended up buying two 128GB V90 cards from ProGrade and they work great. And here you can see from the Canon official site the official recommended SD cards to use with the C70. So here we have the BPA-30 as a reference. You got 228 minutes. I wanted to try to buy some third-party batteries from a brand called Canon C70. It cost me about €200 for the BPA-30 and the BPA-60. So the first problem with the BPA-30 from Canon C70 was that I got the question if this is a Canon battery or not when I started the camera. And that question came up a couple of times even if I didn't restart the camera. And the camera wouldn't show me how many minutes I can run the battery for. The big one, the BPA-60 from them, had a capacity of 6,800 mAh. And when it was fully charged I get about 236 minutes. And that compared to the BPA-30 original battery from Canon, I got 228 minutes. That don't add up. I returned those batteries and bought a UPU Pro line BPA-60. It just works as it's supposed to. It's a 6,700 mAh. And I got 443 minutes from it. When it comes to remote viewing, I was looking to buy a wireless video transmitter from Axon, but before I pressed the buy button, I looked up online what Wi-Fi adapter I could use with the USB-C port. And I bought the Asus USB AC56 dual band wireless adapter. I also bought the USB-C to USB-A adapter to connect to the camera. Now I can use the camera with the Wi-Fi browser remote. Here you can change the aperture, the shutter angle, ISO. You can also connect two computers at the same time, one to control the camera and the other one to write metadata. So I bought two cables from Condor Blue. One is the Mini XLR to Gold 3.5mm serial plug for line level devices. I use this for the Rode VideoMic NTG. I also bought a couple of 14-inch Mini XLR male to 3.5mm mono mini plug cable for Rode Audio. And those are great for using with the Rode Link Filmmaker Kit. In addition to that, I bought the Blackmagic Design Mini XLR to XLR pack. So that's it. Thank you for watching and don't do the same mistake as I did. See you in the next one. Bye bye.